We still Hustle Daily. What's going on, Hustle Nation? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Ray. Big Play. Coming to y'all with another video today. Smash that like button for me. Alright, story time. Running away for 3 weeks in an African household. Okay, so I'm guessing she's African. We about to get right into it. Don't forget to smash that like button. I'm going to tell you one more time. Let's go.
Hey, y'all know I look crazy, but that's not the point. This is gonna be a story time of when I ran away from home for 3 motherfucking weeks because me and my mom was going through some stuff, and I just wanted to get the fuck up out of there. Like, I just could not stay in that house. Like, y'all know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if y'all can relate, but I just could not motherfucking stay in that motherfucking house. So I know in the last story time I mentioned to you how I told you she took away my phone for 2 months. So there was a plot twist. The 2 months arrived and she didn't get my phone back to me. So I literally started crashing out. I'm over here thinking I'm about to get my phone back this specific day, but nah, it was none of that. So she did not give it to me. She was just like, you're not getting it. And she want me home 7:30 p.m. for curfew, and that if I don't come home around that time, I'm gonna see what happens to me when I get home. And I'm like, what the fuck you mean see what happens to me when I get home? So it's like, I wasn't even scared anymore because you already have my phone. You have you have one of the most important things to me. You have that in your possession. So I just started to not like give a fuck anymore. I was like, all right, she has my phone. I'm not gonna come home at 7:30. I'm gonna come home at 10 or 11. I was not playing. So I came home one day. I guess I was fried out of my mind, and I was just so pissed off. And she was just screaming at me, talking about why you came late and this and that and all this extra stuff. Mind you, for everybody who knows me, y'all know I was going through some shit already. So it was just like, I feel like because what I was going through, it was affecting everybody in that household, including my mom. And I don't know why she felt like, I don't know, I just felt like she was trying to put the anger out on me and stuff, but whatever. I'm the oldest, so that's already worse at that, because I'm already set to this high standard that I gotta set an example for all my siblings. Like,
They treat them goddamn babies like they shit don't stink, don't they? God damn, I got a younger brother 10 years younger than me, man. My mama let that nigga get away with everything.
that was hard because I was going through some shit, and I couldn't be that perfect sister she wanted me to be for them, right? So because that was the case, she felt some type of way that I wasn't up to her standards. So I just stood up to my mom. Like, I stood up and I started talking my shit. Like, I started telling her like how I felt. I'm like, you be doing too much. I was that saying like how everybody in this household feels the same way and you just don't see it for yourself. Like, I was just going in. Like, neighbors could hear me, like, cause the walls, they're not really as strong, so everybody could motherfucking hear me. So I was so pissed. I started packing my bags. I was like, I'm out of here. Like, what the fuck? I'm not staying here. And she was like, if you want to go, go, right? She said, if you want to leave, leave. So I started packing my clothes, and she was like, leave the clothes that I bought you here. Leave the clothes that I bought you here. And I'm like, I'm not leaving those clothes here. It's mine. It's like, I'm not the fuck. Like, no, I'm leaving. So she said that I could leave, right? But then when I tried to leave, she was blocking the entrance of the door. And I'm like, move. Like, you got to move because, yeah. So I'm over here trying to, like, push my way out. She's not, like, moving. She's still standing there. She's still standing by the door. And I'm literally, like, crying. Like, you know when you're so mad and you start crying? That's exactly how I was feeling. I was so mad. I was furious, bro. I wanted to motherfucking leave. That's how, like, upset I was. Like, I feel like I have a temper problem. Like, I could go from here to here so quick. So that happened, and so apparently throughout the night I'm crying, trying to get out. She's not letting me out. So I was just like, I gotta think of something. So this what happened. Apparently, surprisingly, coincidentally, the lights go out in the house and the whole building as well. So I'm like, shit, this is my chance to get the fuck up out of here. So I know she was blocking the entrance door. She ain't never thought I was gonna do what I was about to do next. So in my room we have this fire escape, but the fire escape had the air conditioner there. So I opened that shit up and I took the shit out and I started climbing down. By the time they realized I wasn't in the house, it was too late. I was almost at the bottom. I never went down no fire escape stairs before. So that was scary, but my adrenaline was like on go. I was just like, I'm out of here. I'm out. So when I left, the first place I went to was my girl, Ajay. That's my girl right there. I went to her house and like I told her about it. Like I was just in distraught. Like
Thank you. If you said bless you, thank you.
I was so pissed off at everybody and everything. Like I don't know what it was, but it was that like that sophomore freshman year. Like I was going through some shit, especially junior year too. And it was so bad because I was getting into mad fights, and yes, I won. I was getting into mad fights, and I was just like getting into so much trouble while trying to keep up with my academics. So after that, I went to my friend, Aja's house, and I'm telling her what happened, and she's saying that I don't know if my mom's gonna let you stay here because African parents, they gonna snitch. They see you, they feel like there's something suspicious, they gonna have your mom on speed dial being like, oh hey, your daughter is here, or you don't know, like just doing snitch shit. And that's what she was about to do. So I was just like, I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving. So what I decided, the first night, I spent the night in her building staircase on the roof. And I slept there. And when I woke up, I made it seem as if I came from home and knocked on my friend's other door to go to school. But the mom was known already. Like, I did not go home because I was in the same clothes that I was in from yesterday. She knew I didn't go home, so I had to leave right away because I knew that if she was to call my mom would that show up to her crib. So I'm like, I gotta find a different location. I'm telling this girl, like, I think I'm about to go to Connecticut because there's basically a nigga that I used to fuck with. I'm gonna go stay over there. Because like there's nobody here is gonna let me stay in their house for this long. So I'm just like, I might as well go stay with somebody I don't mess with no more, but there's like, I know them basically. I never been to Connecticut before. I had no money, no phone, no device, nothing. But I was still gonna find my way to get there. I'm over here crying with my fucking bag full with clothes and little necessities and shit. And it's like, bro, I'm literally moving like I don't got a home. But I just did not want to go home. So, she's like, you're not about to go over there. I'm telling her, like, I'm going to go. Like, what else you want me to do? And she's basically saying how, like, that's Naluma shit. Like, why would you do that? Why would you even go over there? And it's like, I was hearing everything she was saying, but there's like, I needed somewhere to stay. So I called this nigga and I was telling him, like, I'm about to come over there and shit. That ass told him I was gonna go there. And I guess he thought like I was playing around, but I wasn't. Like, I really needed a place to stay. I had to take the Metro North train to, I don't know if it's Brockport. I don't know. I think it was Brockport. Wait, I forgot to mention. So when I went to the Metro North train, I didn't have no ticket. I just hopped on the train and, I was crying and shit. Like, I was so sad and so stressed. So when the ticket man came and he seen that I was crying and stuff, he's like, where's your ticket? And I was like, I don't have one. And then he just felt so bad for me, so he just gave me a ticket for free. And then, yeah, that was that. I finally got to my destination and I seen all these niggas talking about some taxi. So I'm like, I gotta go walk up to them and ask to use their phone so I could call this number to tell this person to come and pick me up. So this person come pick me up. Cool. We get to the crib or whatever. And when I tell you, I regret going there. Not that I regret going there. My experience over there was not great. Like, it was so horrible. So mind you, I told you this was somebody I used to fuck with, right? Okay, that same night, cool, everything was fine. The next night, he brought people over. he brought people over. It was 2 girls and 2 boys, and then there was me. And like there was so much alcohol around. I was so sad. I was so like not in place. I just started drinking. I got so fucked up. I was the first one to be fucked up or whatever. So they ended up, you know, helping me out. I'm throwing up, I'm crying. I'm like, what's wrong with me? What's going on? Like, say all these type of crazy shit. I wake up, because I got fucked up at 3, woke up at 10 p.m. And when I woke up, I see nobody was in the crib. I'm like, where the fuck is everybody at? So he had left the iPad with me. So I took the iPad and I started texting him, like, where are you? Where are you? Whatever. And he's like, oh, we about to be back. I'm thinking when he used the term we, he about to come with the group of people he previously came with before, right? But no, that's not what happened. He came back with one of the girls. He came back with one of the girls that was there from before. Mind you, she's not ugly or nothing. She's thick, right? So I'm not thinking much of it. There was really not much to think of because this is not my nigga. Like, I don't fuck with you for real. You just being nice. Like, it's like straight up business. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I'm a detective. I really wanted to know why was she there. So I don't say nothing. I say my hi. She start to, like, she had a bag. And her bag had, like, sleepover stuff. And I'm just like, where the fuck? Where you about to sleep? That's what I'm thinking. Like, where the fuck you about to sleep at? But those were just, like, my mind playing tricks on me. She ended up going home because I guess she lived, like, 5-minute drive away. But the things I found out after she left, oof. Ridiculous, the shit that I found out. I left off at the part where I mentioned how I found out some shit. So me and this nigga been on and off, and he's the one who ended it with me because he said that he was moving to Connecticut. He was busy with, you know, same old average nigga bullshit. Okay? Anyways, comes to find out the day that he ended it with me, that following day he was texting her. So, you know, it was all a plot. It was all like a part of the plan or whatever. So I'm watching, you know, like his iPad. I'm going through the photos. I'm going through the messages. And y'all, I found out more than I was supposed to find out. And I never had a nigga gaslight me so bad. Let me tell you why. So I'm literally going through this stuff, and then I started seeing other stuff of other women. So I'm going through the messages, and one of the girls was talking about how, you know, she missed her period and she was pregnant or whatever, and she's expecting his child. And I was seeing pictures of like the doctor appointments and the sonographs and all of that, and I'm just like, the fuck? What the fuck did I just get myself into? Because fuck no. And the reason why I was saying that, because he was literally getting me to literally be with him and to get back with him and to get his name tatted. I'm not a normal. I'm not that stupid. I say that because I went to the bathroom and I was looking around. I opened the cabinets and I see diapers. And when I brought it up to his attention, his excuse was, that's not diapers, that's for the dogs. What the fuck you mean that's for the dogs? I know what the fuck diapers are. He proceeds to say that the girl's not pregnant, her period came, that's old. No, the fuck is not old. Because, and it's crazy the timestamps, because when he ended up with me, that's around the same time she got pregnant. So 9 months up until now, not up until now, but 9 months up until March, all the way up into the summertime is when that baby was bornish. I think like a month, not a month. I think the baby was a couple of months. I said, what the fuck? So everything started clicking for me. So after that, I was just like, I gotta get the fuck up out of here, because me and this girl, okay, the girl that I had came into the house earlier, that first night I forgot to mention that when I did came back that night, like, you know, we ended up, you know, kicking it, put 2 and 2 together, whatever. And I guess that following night,
That's why she mad right there. Cause I was about to say, shit, if you just need somewhere to stay, but the real reason why she mad because they ended up kicking it.
You know, was still on the floor. And it wasn't thrown out. She came that following morning. I don't know what the fuck was you doing there. What was you doing there? She came like early in the morning. He was up at the crack of dawn. Up. And it wasn't even out of a jealousy thing. It's just like a respect thing. I'm going through some serious ass shit, like, and you bring in, I don't know how to explain it, but it was just a weird ass feeling because it's like my mind is going through other shit and then you just over here adding on top of that by lying. So she seen the rapper on the floor and she was like, you know, being all nice.
Damn, y'all ain't clean up after y'all self. You gotta throw the condom wrapper in the trash. Down the toilet. Or you can do the extra shit like how I be doing it. Putting water in it. Making sure that motherfucker didn't bust.
To me. But I knew she seen it because she was not acting all nice to me earlier. So why the fuck is the girl being all nice to me all of a sudden? He was asking me if I was gonna cook. Who the fuck I'm cooking for? Not you, bitch. Not you. So the other girl started cooking it up and the food was ass anyways. But that's not the point. The point is, as she was about to go home, he was about to take her home. She comes to the room and she was like, did y'all? And I'm like, why? What happened? I thought y'all friends. He's like, oh, I'm just asking the question. And I'm like, yep. And then that's when she started going off. She turned around and she zoomed out. She's like, all right, thank you. And then I got a call from this nigga like, why would you tell her? Why would you tell her? Screaming at me, telling her, why would I tell? Why would I tell? What the fuck you mean, why would I tell her? You lied to me saying there was nothing. Now it's something. But that's not the case. He was so mad. I thought he was about to hit me, bro. Because he came in so angry, bro. So that following day, I just told him, like, I want to go. Like, I'm leaving to go back to the city. So I came back to the city. It was time. I was so scared to go home. Oh, my God. Because I have, like, my friend talking about some come home. Your mom is worried, sick. She wants you to come home, come home, come home. And I'm just so scared, y'all.
She said, correction, I didn't go home right away. I had to deal with her for the whole stay until I left. Damn.
What was waiting for me when I got there, bro? Shit, man. So I ended up finally going home. And my mom wasn't home at the time. She was at work. But, like, all my sisters, like, they gave me hugs. Like, they missed me. Like, I missed them, too. Like, it was real emotional. I wanted to cry. Because I missed my sisters. Like, what the fuck? But, yeah, like, I was crying. Like, I really missed them all. Like, I really love my sisters to death. So, you know, when my mom finally came home, the first thing she did was she told me to unlock my phone. She made... She told me to unlock my phone, and she told me what's the password to your Apple ID, because she's about to erase everything on that motherfucking phone. So that's what she did. She erased everything on that motherfucking phone, and not only that, I'm the oldest, right? She made me and the second youngest sister swap phones. So I had the 11 Pro Max. She had the XR. She made me and my sister swap phones. The audacity, bro. So I had this XR that's not even mine. And that's why, like, some of my friends was like, what the fuck? Like, what happened to your phone? I had to tell them, like, my mom made me switch phones with her. That's how serious she was. But she didn't give me the XR right away. She still She still held the phone in her possession. And she was just not trying to give it back until she felt like it. So now it's like, all right, bro, I'm back home. I gotta do everything I can to get that phone. So, you know, eventually a month and a half go by, and every day I'm telling her sorry, sorry, sorry. Eventually I got my phone back, but it was a roller coaster. Like, it was bad. Like, I just wish this on nobody. I don't wish nobody go through this shit because it's not a joke. Like, I'm talking about it now laughing, but in the moment, everything I felt everything. Like, I felt motherfucking everything. Smoking, drinking, all of that. Trying to deal with my problems. Thinking that I was going to help me, but it was only making it worse.
Alright, only thing that I was gonna say, shit. She should just use all that energy just to get a job so she can make her own money and get out. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know if I forgot if she mentioned how old the brothers and the sisters were, but she should have, they should have all teamed up, got them some jobs, and got out. You know what I'm saying? Don't sound like the mama was beating on her or nothing. Don't sound like the mama was beating on her or nothing. So shit, she should have stayed her ass home though for sure. You know what I'm talking about? But damn, she done fucked up my boy whole flow. Goddamn, she done came in town, fucked up the whole flow. I knew she felt some type of way because she had gave him the cootie, gave him that cat. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with me as always, man. Smash that like button on your way out. It's your boy Ray. Big play. Peace.